They say Jerusalem never sleeps. But that night, it held its breath. A crowd gathered, stones in hand, and in the middle, one man, unarmed, unshaken, a man whose faith had become a crime.
Welcome to Behind the Crime. Step into the real stories, raw footage, and shocking truths.
His name was Stephen, a follower of Christ, known not for violence, but for truth. For words that pierced through silence like thunder, he preached in the streets, challenged the temple leaders, and spoke of a new kingdom, one not built by hands. But in Jerusalem, truth was dangerous, and his voice too loud to ignore. They dragged him before the council. False witnesses swore he blasphemed. The air was heavy with judgment. Yet he looked to the sky and smiled. He said he saw heaven open, and the Son of Man standing at the right hand of God. That was the spark, the final breath before the storm. The mob surged forward, dragged him through the gates, out to the killing ground. They circled him, and the first stone flew. It struck his temple. Blood bloomed across the dust. Then another, and another, until his voice trembled through the chaos. Lord, do not hold this sin against them. History recorded his death as the first martyrdom. But behind faith and fury lay something darker: power, control, fear of losing the old order. And in the crowd that day stood a man named Saul, watching, approving, the same man who would one day become Paul, the apostle, a persecutor turned preacher, a witness turned believer. The man who watched Stephen die would carry his message farther than anyone ever could. The blood that spilled that day didn't silence faith, it ignited it. The site where Stephen fell still stands in Jerusalem, silent, unmarked. But those who visit say the air there feels heavy, ancient, as if the stones themselves remember. So the question remains, when truth demands a price, how much would you be willing to pay? Thank you for watching this episode of Behind the Crime. We share these stories not to sensationalize, but to remember the victims, learn from the past, and raise awareness. If you found this story compelling, consider subscribing and turning on notifications. We explore real cases that deserve to be told. And remember, justice doesn't always come quickly, but truth has a way of surfacing. Stay safe. Stay curious. Behind the Crime.